Hey, my name is Calica. I'm an indie pop singer-songwriter and producer from Miami, Florida.
Hey friend, this has come to a bitter end. It's pretty lame, you're to blame. It's a shame cause I liked you. Oh. Hey girl, think I need to give you some advice, cause it really wasn't very nice what you did and you
Yeah, so Calica is not my real name, but I kind of came up with it because I really like cats, and I loved the thought of like calico, but it was taken by another artist, so I kind of just switched the O for an A, and that was the birth of Calica. I've actually been doing music for pretty much my whole life. I started taking piano lessons when I was about 5, and I did classical piano all throughout high school and college, and I started doing voice in like middle school. So yeah, I've like kind of just studied classically first, and then got more into like the pop songwriting and stuff in college when I met like the producers that I've been working with. So for my own project, I think the first song that like really got like the most buzz out of everything was Little Girl, which was last year. I wrote it about my dad, and I made a TikTok about it, and it kind of just blew up and really like got a lot of attention from labels and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I started working with this duo called Smile back in college, and they were the ones who kind of like got me to move out here, and like we did one song together that did well for like their artist project. So it's just been like, yeah, the last 3-4 years, just like a huge songwriting journey. I think like because I had already started getting a little bit more traction on TikTok with like the song flips that I was doing, it just kind of like was able to reach the whole audience of people that I had been trying to reach for so long. And it was so sweet in the beginning. I just like kept getting comments like, oh my God, like we're here from the beginning, like we're so excited about you and like your music. And yeah, it's definitely can be overwhelming, especially like when the song was like really taking off. I was like having meetings like constantly, but it was the best feeling. I love Little Girl, and it's like such a vibe and like kind of like a folky, like wholesome song. But I think some of the singles I've released after that have been doing really well too. So I just want to keep building up my catalog and like exploring different sounds, like while I'm not signed, and just kind of testing out the waters.
I believe you now. You are hard to figure out as you linger in my mouth.
TikTok was a huge like pandemic kind of like therapeutic thing that I was doing for myself. I actually went back home to Miami for 3 months, and in that time is when I started doing the song flips, and just kind of like I had seen a couple people do it on TikTok, so I was like, wait, like I should try. And like it just helped my production, it helped my songwriting, and it helped me like grow my platform. Right now I'm just like releasing a bunch of singles. I like have kind of a maybe tour planned in the fall. It's not like set in stone yet, but I really would love to get back to playing shows. I played 3 like when I had first moved here right before pandemic times, and that's like my favorite part of everything. Like shows are my absolute favorite thing to do, so I'm really looking forward to that. When I was starting off on TikTok in the beginning, I had a bunch of artist friends that were like, oh my God, like I'm never gonna do TikTok, like that's so cringy, like I'm not doing that. And I was like, okay, like it's literally the fastest growing platform, and it like could really help your career. And like to me, it doesn't matter how people find me. If they like my music and they enjoy my content, like sure, like come from TikTok, come from YouTube, like come from wherever.
What if this song?
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about.
Was a Dua Lipa song. Start with some synths. Some disco drums. Groovy bass line. Funky guitar. Add a car alarm. Vocals.
And you're probably with that blonde girl.
And here's what we got.
And you're probably with that blonde girl who's always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yesterday I drove through the sun.
I think like TikTok is kind of getting like a negative connotation. Like I don't really love being like I'm TikTok like famous or like whatever. I have like a TikTok platform, but it honestly is like one of the biggest platforms right now, and like yeah, I don't really care if people say like, oh, she got started on TikTok. Like, it doesn't take away from my artistic integrity. So you can follow me at Calica Music on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And then my TikTok, if you want to follow me there, is It's Calica. Hi, my name is Calica, and you've just been buzzed.